Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, we're going to talk about how to make money while in college. Okay, so this is some of the things that me or my friends or my brother, we used to do to make money while we were in college. So the number one thing that I used to do when I was in college in order to make some few extra dollars here and there was to sell books. So sounds simple, right? You sell books. You're in college. That's what you do. You need textbooks in order to pass your classes, in order to take your courses. So this is how me personally I was doing it. So when I started college, I realized the textbooks and the school bookstores, they were like really expensive. They were like $110, even $200. And when you used to buy them used, it used to be like $80. So I bought a few books when I started college, because I was new and I wanted to pass my classes. But then I went into Amazon and I found out that you can buy them for way cheaper. So I started buying my books on Amazon. And towards the end of the semester, I had all those books that I wanted to sell. I used to take them to the school library, but they used to want to give me like close to no money. And I used to buy these books, like biology books, for $13 on Amazon. I used to buy psychology books, sociology books, all those books that you need for your elective classes. I used to get them for like $20, $15, $40 the most. So what I used to do after the semester was, like, I used to talk to my classmates and I used to talk to other people that were new in school, and I used to be like, hey, do you guys want to buy some books? Like, I'm selling this books and I'm selling them cheaper than in the bookstore. And I'll be buying them for $20, and I used to sell them for $40. So that was a little hard because I had to go and sort of like find out who were the new kids at the start of the semester, see if they were taking the classes that I had the books for. So it was a little hard to find the people to sell the books. But what I started doing then was I started creating a relationship with my professors. So as I was taking my class, I used to like build a relationship with my professors, and at the start of the new semester, I used to go look for that professor, and I used to tell them like, hey, look, I'm selling this book. It's from my last semester. I'm selling them for $40. Please tell your students that I'm selling them, and I'll be back at the end of the class. So by the time I used to go back, he'll have my $40. He'll have my $40. So I was making $20 profit, out of a book that I used it, was able to pass my class because of that book. So that's something that you could do. You could, if you're in college right now, you can buy a book, and as the start of the new semester, you can go look for that professor or any professor that is teaching that class. And if you tell them like, hey, listen, I'm selling this book, usually they like to help out their students, so they'll help you out, and people will have the money because they know these textbooks like are really expensive at the bookstore. So another strategy that you could use is, if you're you're starting the semester, right, and you're taking psychology, and you find the book on Amazon, you find it really cheap. What you can do is you can order 3-4 books just to test it out. You invest $100, you can buy 5 books, and then at the start of the semester, you can, at the beginning of every class, you could be like, hey, I'm here selling books. You can make it seem like I ordered all these books by mistakes, so I'm trying to sell them, because sometimes people Like, they'll see you doing something, and they'll be like, oh, so that's what you do, you sell books. They're trying to report you, you know, or something like that. I don't know, but you can do that, and you can sell books like that at the beginning of the semester. Every time you go to class, you could be like, hey, I'm here selling books, and that's how you can make a profit while you in college, you know. And the thing is that this is something that you can only do at the beginning of the semester. But another thing that I was gonna say is, the good thing about the books on Amazon is that when the semester start, like, people usually don't want to order on Amazon because it takes time for them to receive it. So by the time they receive the books, the professor's probably on chapter number 3. But if you already order it and you're selling it to them, and they need that textbook like that day, they're gonna buy it from you. So that's number 1. Okay, number 2 is you can tutor people. If you're really good, let's say in accounting, and you see someone that is struggling, you could be like, hey, I'm actually a tutor. I'm a private tutor. Like, I can tutor you for $30 an hour. That's another one. Another way you can make money, and my brother used to do this, is if you're really good in certain class, you can do papers for other people. You can do papers for other people, and you can charge them like $100 per paper, $200 per paper. You know, my brother and I, we used to do a few papers here and there, and we used to do papers for people that needed help in Spanish. So, you know, if there's any particular class that you're good at, any particular subject that you're good at, you can make money that way. So this is a really important skills, guys, that you guys need to work on. Being a good salesperson and trying to look for opportunities. This is something that you guys always need to do in life. You guys always need to look for opportunities. Anything you guys are doing right now, look around you and think, how can I make money out of this? You know, you need to look for opportunities. If you're working in retail, if you're working on a shoe store, anywhere you work at, anything you do in life, anything you're good at, you need to look for opportunities, and you need to try to monetize that skill that you have, because that's the best way to start for us as an entrepreneur, and probably one day we'll make it big, you know. So if you like this video, please make sure you leave a like. If you have any ideas on how to make money in college, please leave a comment, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.